Overcoming Learning Challenges Near and Far, Lesson 7. Reading Contract Anchor Chart. What are the parts of proof paragraph 1? We describe the first challenge. We describe one strategy to overcome that challenge. Describe a second strategy to overcome that challenge. Explains how both strategies will help overcome that challenge. Our learning targets are: I can write proof paragraph 1 of my reading contract. Can you say that? What is the purpose of a proof paragraph 1? What does it mean by proof? Right, proof is not our final copy. It's just getting our minds ready to write our copy. Now, our second learning target. I can fluently read an excerpt of a text aloud from an audiobook. Can you repeat that? So, looking ahead, this is something we're going to do at the end of our unit, our assessment, and we're going to revise our reading contract. I will read this aloud as you read it along silently in your heads. For this assessment, you will revise your reading contract based on teacher and peer feedback in order to create a final copy. Peer feedback will be focused on linking words and phrases, while your teacher's feedback will be focused on the content of each part of your contract. Look at the feedback on your piece and use it to improve your writing. In your book, you will see your informative writing checklist. You will use this to make sure your writing includes all components. You can also find this checklist in your reading books. Make sure that you are looking at all the parts. Writing proof paragraph 1. This is on page 78 of your workbook. Use this sentence stem. Tell your partner the first sentence you will write for the proof paragraph. Your partner might be your mom or dad, or your brother or sister, or grandma or grandpa, whoever adult you have at home with you. Now, write your sentence. Using the next stem, tell your partner the second sentence you will write. Now write your sentence. Using the third stem, tell your partner the next sentence you will write. Now write your third sentence. And using the final sentence stem, tell your partner the last stem you will write. Write your last sentence. I will go ahead and read this in case you and your partner are having trouble reading it. It's in Seesaw or in your EL workbook. The most significant challenge I have when reading is it stopping at the punctuation parts? Is it reading unknown words? Think back to our lesson the other day to think about what were the challenges you said. Something I will do to work on this challenge is I will also, and these strategies will help me by. This last one is an elaboration sentence. All right, learning targets. I can write a proof paragraph 1 of my reading contract. How were you able to do? Thumbs up, great. Thumbs sideways, all right. And thumbs down, I still need a lot of help. Reading fluency. Your partner and you will practice reading your excerpt from the same text. Keep the criteria from our Fluent Readers chart in mind as you practice. You will give kind, helpful, and specific feedback to each other. You can go into Seesaw and see the page that we captured for you to practice your reading fluency. Remember, fluent readers read smoothly, correct themselves when they make mistakes, read at an appropriate volume for everyone to hear, read at an appropriate pace for everyone to understand the words they are saying, pause at commas and fully stop at periods, read questions like questions and exclamations with excitement, change their voice and volume depending on meaning, Change the tone to match the message. Sad, serious, funny, joyful, surprised. Read dialogue between quotation marks with expression to convey meaning, and change your facial and body language to convey meaning. Here is our peer critique chart that we have gone over several times. You may press pause if you need to review this chart. All right, learning targets. How did you do? Thumbs up, great. Thumbs sideways, thumbs down, not so great. I can fluently read an excerpt of a text aloud for an audiobook.